I'm in the bathroom with it. Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Gang. Okay, look, so peep this. How I became an alcoholic. So if you don't know, I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm just playing. Well, yeah, I don't like to call myself that because to me, that's limiting. All right, but I've had a battle with this substance for like 14 years, like from 19 to like 4 months ago. I'm 4 months sober. Yeah, I did it by myself. No AA, no NA, only AARON. Yeah, facts. So, um, when I was 14, I used to smoke a lot. 14 to 19. Okay, now I'm skipping the part. I'm gonna just make it real quick. This is more so like what triggered me, what made it real bad. All right. So look, I got into a legal situation when I was a minor. When I was like 16, they decided to press charges on me when I was 17 so I could be charged as an adult and I would go to an adult prison and I would be a felon and my life would be destroyed. Shout out to the Caucasus Mountains for that one. But what happened was my mom got nervous and she sent me to Chicago to live with my grandmother so I wouldn't get in trouble until my court date, right? Which was highly illegal, and my mom knew that, but it is what it is. She was trying to protect her son because I was out there wilding already. So when I got to my family's house, you know what I mean? These people were telling me, you need to stop smoking because when you get back, they might, test you. And I had my own way. I was hustling, right? But when I go to Chicago, I can't just turn it back on because I don't know these people. So I came up there with probably 150, $200. So after I blew through that, I was up there for like 3 months. I ended up really getting to know some cool people, but I didn't. It wasn't on that level. So after I ran out of money, I was asking my family, "Hey, can I get like $20? $20, $20, $20?" Like every other day, or at least every day. And then um, they were like, "What are you spending this money on, bro?" Appreciate it. What are you spending this money on? And I was like, you already can on W. I'm buying bud. I'm going through this legal situation. And they were like, look, I'm not gonna keep giving you money to smoke, but I will give you these bottles. And I was like, bro, I don't drink, man. Like, I really just want to smoke and just do that's what I do. And they're like, no, because I don't smoke, so you don't need to smoke. Just take a couple shots, you'll be all right. And I'm drinking, I'm 17, so I don't know how to drink. So I'm mixing it with I'm mixing it with Tang, and this is like Gordon's and Blue Label. What's that called? Seagram's Gin, Smirnoff. You know what I'm saying? I'm mixing it with this one thing that I used to mix it with was like this vitamin C pack, and it tastes like Kool-Aid, which that's damn near like mixing alcohol with like medicine, which is not good for you. So I'm throwing up every day, like every single day for a whole week, almost 2 weeks. And then my family was like, "Bro, what are you mixing it with?" And I showed them, and then they were like, "Yeah, no, you can't mix that. This is like pure vitamin C, like medicine." Then I started drinking, and I was like, "Look, bro, I don't need to be drinking." So I was like, "All right, peep this. Buy me the bottle." So I collected like 2 or 3 bottles of Smirnoff, and I go to the homie's crib, and I'm like, "Look, bro, I don't drink, but I got these bottles." So I would be trading the bottles for weed. Whenever they would have females, they'll call me, and I'll tell my family to go get me a bottle, and they would give me the weed. So in that little 3 months, I developed a small habit. Boom. So I went back to Atlanta, got on probation and everything. I still wasn't able to smoke. I smoked like 2 or 3 times on that year probation. Turned 18, I moved back up to Chicago. So when I moved to Chicago this time, I had been keeping in touch with these guys, bro. So when I moved back to Chicago, I was able to hustle again. Cool. Now, because I was networking and socializing so well, I had a great little schedule. So I get up at like 7, right? Take the homies to school. They'll buy something, I'll blow. And then I'll do my thing all day. The homies will get out of school like 3:30 to 5. And then my last client will call me at like 12 o'clock. He always wanted a 10 sack because he was a bartender. So I was doing this whole cycle, but eventually it became very stressful on me. So what I would do was, because this is 2009, bro, Chicago. Bud was not legal back then. It's highly illegal. So I can't just be smoking in the car. I got work in the car. You know what I mean? So I can't smoke in the car like that. Can't smoke in the house like that. There was a little stairwell I'd be able to smoke, and I'd smoke in the bathroom and plug it up. My grandma would get mad, whatever. But storage rooms, I smoke in there. But eventually I was like, dude, I am doing illegal activities. This is highly stressful, and I'm doing this from 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning to 11 and 12:30 at night, and all through the day. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I can't have my whole car smelling like bud. So what's the next best thing? I'll just drink a little bit. I'm not a heavy drinker. I'll drink probably like a tall can of a Miller High Life and a 40 of a Budweiser, bro. That was just my little that would last me all day though, mind you. And this is what I would do on a daily basis. So I'll probably get like 6 tall cans of Miller High Life and probably like 4 Budweiser 40s, and that will last me like the week, right? So I'm doing this, just sitting around waiting on my money at some point. And academics, that's funny. I never heard that one. But then eventually, you know, I had this girlfriend, bro. She used to stay in Park Forest, the south suburbs of Chicago, and she was trying to break up with me in so many different ways, and I never knew that. I didn't know because I just didn't know females. But if my self-esteem and my confidence was where it should have been as a healthy, as a healthy man, young man at that point, I would have knew, hey man, this girl doesn't want to come outside and talk to you. Like, bro, like she used to, for real, I used to drive all the way down there, bro. I'm on the north side, she's in the south suburbs. So on the weekend, with traffic, like an hour. This bitch would be in the window. Wouldn't even come outside, bro, talking to me through a screen like I'm a goofy, bro. Like, she would be like, would come to the door, wouldn't open the door, talking to me. No, I just want to talk on the phone. Like, I'm not dressed. Da 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 da. Like, bro, this is like, but I'm just so in love. I'm just so in love with this bitch for no reason. Ask me how many times I smashed. Ask me. Exactly, none. But at the end of the day, I liked her. So wh- one way that she actually tried to break up with me, bro, was she was getting intimate with another man, bro, and she called me on the phone, and I thought she was just playing until I heard the dude say, "Damn, you got some wop." Back in the day, so that was heartbreaking, bro. That was heartbreaking. But at the end of the day, like a samp, I got back with her. I cheated on her after that, but she was like, look, I got one in, you got one in, let's just be together. I was like, all right, whatever. Because I moved all the way from Atlanta to Chicago to be with this chick, bro. But one day, we used to text each other every morning, like, good morning, husband, good morning, wife, ha, ha, ha. Like, for real, I'm 19 years old, bro. I'm from real thinking I'm about to marry this girl, bro. Like, she stays on the street from my cousin. I know her family a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, I was 19. This is my first girlfriend, bro. So I met her when I was like 16. And we were I'm in Atlanta, she's in Chicago, bro, at the time. So I have been talking to her on the phone, coming seeing her every summer, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving. You feel me? And just seeing her, bro. I wasn't like in a long distance relationship with her, but I knew her since I was 16, and I had the liberty to move back to Chicago, and I took it. I really wanted to be with this girl, bro. But when I moved to Chicago, I guess it got real for me. You know, I mean, real for her. And then eventually, I was like, I moved up here for you. She was like, I didn't tell you to do that. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Whatever, bro. So, and I thought she was a virgin this whole time. Just a goofy little kid, bro. I'm goofy at the time, no experience. You got to think, bro. I was hustling. We'll just say it like that. I was doing my thing, and if you are in that life, you know that that's a life you have to be obsessed with. That's a lifestyle you have to be fully involved with. All the money you listen, I mean, all the music you listen to, all your friends are doing the same thing. All you think about is plugs. That's why all these rappers make this music, because it really actually helps the hustle and the people that's in the street. You have to be obsessed with these things. And if you know what I know, most of the customers, bro, especially when it came to the bud, females don't buy bud, bro. And in 2020, I mean 2009, bro, this 2009, when bud was illegal, a female is not gonna carry a whole eighth or a HP or even a, what do y'all call it, a quap, so they could get high. Because you could go to jail for that, and females don't want to go to jail to get high. So they'll send a dude to do it. And women just don't like to spend money on stuff like that, especially if they don't have to. Unless they are just a real stoner and they just want to smoke to themselves, you're not going to really catch a girl buying her own bud. So I didn't really interact with females like that, even in high school, because I was in my bag. You got to understand. So anyways, I didn't know women's psychology like that. I didn't know female nature like that, because I'm mostly dealing with dudes. I'm 99% dealing with men and dudes all day, every day. I'm staying away from females because, first of all, I'm the D-boy. I don't want to get set up. And I'm the D-boy. I'm not a trick, so I'm not going to just give you smoke so you could just kick it with me and do me intimate favors. If you want to be with me or you want to be around me, and she didn't smoke weed, so I'm cool. Like, all right, so you're not gonna mess my money up. She'll even give me money and connects and customers when I'm around her way, because she wanted her man to make some money. You feel me? So I kind of liked her for that, and she was cool, and she had a badass. But anyway, one day in the morning, I had called her before she was going to school, and she was laughing, bro. This is right after I quit my job. I told her, I was like, baby, look, I don't want to work at this job. This is what I worked at Sam's Club. And I was missing money, bro. This is my little cover up, because I'm thinking I'm Tony Montana. I'm selling so much work. I need to have an excuse for why I'm getting all this money, why I'm making $100 a day. You know what I'm saying? The Fed's watching. No, I work at Sam's Club, officer. I don't sell no weed. Like, bro, you're really just, no, you're not even doing that, bro. I'm selling like an ounce every other day. You feel me? Not that much. Anyways, so I told her, baby, quit my job. I was missing money, which is true. Now, let me tell you why I quit my job. I know, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to the ultimate point. I quit my job because there was this girl in my complex. Her name was, I'm not gonna say her name, but I wanted to fuck her so bad. I wanted that. I wanted her. Get them likes up. Just like I want you to hit that like button, I wanted her. Bro. So she had this cousin, bro. I'm not gonna say the cousin's name, but let's just say he pays for that. So everybody knew I wanted her. So I'm at work one day. They're calling me. I'm not answering the phone because I'm a professional. I'm a Sam's Club associate, nigga. I'm taking my job seriously. I'm a mop, I'm a sweep, and I'm gonna hand out them free samples with grace. I'm trying to get this money. So they're calling me. What's his name called me? Another fool called me. Another nigga called me. Hey, what's up? Bust out with the bud, is it? And I'm like, can't do it, man. I'm on the clock. Not on duty. Shit, we'll come to you, fool. I'm like, not on duty, Craig. Not on duty. All right. Then what did they do? These junkies. They pull out the big guns. My phone rings. Yes, I had the baby mama ringtone back then. It's a BlackBerry now. Don't get on me. It's 2009, right? So I look at my phone, man. These things. It was the girl that I wanted. It was her. It was her. Heart eye emojis. Heart eye emojis, eggplant emojis. Folks in them grave. I was like, ooh. Yeah, hello. Hey, Aaron. Hey, what's up? What are you doing right now? I'm at work right now, girl. Why? What's up? Um, what time do you get off of work? Shoot, I get off of work at like 3:30. Why? What you need? Oh, that sucks, cause I need a ride to my friend's house. And I was like, you need a ride to your friend's house? Yeah. All right. I mean, like I told you, I get off of work at 3:30. Yeah, but I need a ride real bad. I was like, oh, you do? Well, you gonna have to wait, baby. But I'll do anything for it, eh? Anything. I was like, sweet baby Jesus. What time? What time did you need that ride? Can you be here in like 10, 15 minutes? I was like, ooh, shit. Yeah, actually, 10, 15? Yeah, I could be there. Actually, I could be there in 7. Okay. All right, I'm gonna see you later, baby. All right. And I was like, ooh, I'm about to GTD. I'm about to get them draws. I'm about to GTD. I'm about to get them draws. Then, boom, where's the manager? Manager, hey, bro, I got an emergency, man. I gotta go ahead and head out. And he was like, you gotta head out? I was like, man, I gotta head out, bro. I gotta go handle some business for my family. All right, I mean, you only have a couple more hours. I don't see why that's a problem. I was like, I totally appreciate you, man. You already know. I've been here for 2 weeks, and I would never do this to you, and I'll never do it again, man. I'm so sorry, bro. So I go get in my car. Get in my car, take off my clothes, change it to some player clothes, get fly on them real quick, though. Dan Lenaway. Hey, this is before the dab. So, of course, I called her up, no answer. Texted her, no answer. Called her up again, no answer. And guess who called me after I just called this girl 2 times and texted her? Exactly, her cousin. So what's up, bro? Hey, what's up? Where you at, fool? And I'm like, I'm at the crib, man. You talked to what's her name? Oh, nah, man, she's not answering right now. You still got that 10 sack? And I was like, yeah, I got the 10 sack, bro. So I'm thinking, these niggas, what? They really just had me call off of work so I could serve them up for $10, bro. $10. I don't know how much money I was making back then, bro. I was probably making like $8. Not only did you mess up my money, but you got me thinking I'm about to GTD. You think I'm about to smack some draws. You think I'm about to clean up. And now you just killed that. Boner killers. So after that, bro, the summer was starting, and I actually for real was missing a lot of money. So at the end of the day, I quit my job. I told my girl at the time that I was gonna quit my job at Sam's Club so I could be like Gucci. And she was like, no, Aaron, don't quit it. After I quit my job, I was getting a little more loose with my habits. So our conversations would change a little bit. And then one day I called her before I had to start my route. And she got off the phone with me after I was like, I love you. And she was not saying anything back. And I was like, okay, she doesn't like to say that when she's around her friends sometimes. That's cool. But she texted me like 30 minutes later. I was still laying down watching TV. And she was like, I want a divorce. And I called her back, and she broke up with me over the phone after she already cheated on me. And I went in the hallway and I grabbed my little 40 and my tall can and I drank and I cried. I cried my heart out, bro. I cried my heart out. I called my homeboy Chip. No. That's not what happened. I called Chip's ex-girlfriend, Maria. She was Puerto Rican and Mexican, and they broke up. I don't know why, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. And I cried. I was like, Maria, my girlfriend, bro. And she was like, what? Who is this? I was like, I'm Aaron. My girlfriend broke up with me. And she was like, your girlfriend broke up with you? Why? What did you do? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. And then she was like, okay, hold on. She put this nigga Chip on three-way. He was like, hello? Hey, why you talking to my girl? I'm not your girl, Craigie. I am your ex. Why you, my bad, baby. I'm not your baby. My bad, Maria. Why you talking to my ex, bro? Chip. My girlfriend just ran out with me. And he was like, all right, dog, you can call me. I was like, no, I want to talk to a woman. I don't want to cry on the phone with you, bro. Bro, I was so hurt, bro. Not only did you cheat on me, and you had intercourse with a nigga on the phone when I was trying to go to sleep, cuz. Then you kept treating me like that. Broke up with me on the phone when I was really trying to get my money up and go to college and get a crib, and we were supposed to have a baby and get married. Like, I was really, for real, didn't have feelings for anybody like that in my life. We've been on the phone talking for 3 years. I was hurt. I never cried like that in my life at that point in my life. And well, y'all don't know that, but the last time I really cried for real out of emotion was when my cousin Crystal died 10 years prior. So when I was 9 years old. All the other times was because I was in extreme pain, physical. So that's when I started drinking, bro, I was already drinking every day, but I didn't think it was a problem because I could control myself. And because I was only drinking when I was not smoking. So when that happened, bro, yeah, that really removed me. That really hurt, bro. And of course, like Homer Simpson, like a super Saiyan God simp, red God simp that I was talking to her still every day. And then I cheated on, well, I didn't. Then I messed around with somebody else and I'd be telling her about it. And I was like, I cheated on you like 3 months before we broke up, right? And she was like, this bitch gonna say, you cheated on me? And you cheated on me? And I was like, yeah, bitch, you cheated on me on the phone. At least you didn't get to hear it. What's wrong with you, you psychopath? But at the end of the day, yeah, I just went downhill from there. I went downhill from there. I started doing all kind of. I'm capping for no reason. This is real life, bro. This is for real life. And what sequence am I capping? I don't even know you. What's wrong with you? No, that's what really happened. My girl's name, her initials were RSC. Her middle name was like Simone. That was her middle name. The girl I cheated on her with was the homie Pee Wee's cousin, and she was pregnant. And this happened in the summer of 2009. And that's when I started getting I got 2 DUIs after that in September, and then 28 days later in October. I got 2 DUIs in less than 30 days. That's no cap, bro. And I didn't drink like that before at all. Why am I capping? How am I capping? What else do you need to know? That's it. She did cheat on me when I bought a whole bunch of blue dolphins. If you know what, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And I was about to eat two of those and get it popping. I was at my cousin's house in Park Forest. I fell asleep and I called her for something. Just told me to call her at like 1 o'clock in the morning. She said she was on a college retreat to look at more colleges to go to. And she answered the phone, and that's what happened. I heard her cheating on me. And what did I do after that? I popped one of those blue dolphins and I got in my car and I sped around the block and drove as fast as I could because I just needed to get it out. And then I smoked it. I went on my cousin's roof and I smoked the blunt and I cried. Mm. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And then yeah, no, that really happened. But that was the trigger. That was the tipping point, bro. Like if that had not happened, I would have still became an alcoholic to some degree. But thinking about that every day and just feeling anxiety and feeling like nobody loved me and just like, oh man, I gotta get a girlfriend. And then I didn't know the girl that I cheated on her with was pregnant. So I'm thinking I'm about to get with her. And I'm on MySpace. I saw, back in the day, this is MySpace. She got a baby, and I'm looking at this baby. I'm like, is that the homie's baby? But yeah, nah, bro. This is my real. That's really what happened, bro. I was already like had a drinking problem. I was 19. I was not supposed to be drinking at all, and I was DUIing every day, not getting caught, but in the activity under the influence driving. And yeah, that's a drinking problem, bro. But if I would have had not ran into that situation, it would have been like a everyday I could quit whenever I want to type of alcoholic thing. And then I wouldn't have went to jail all those times. And I would have been able to people would have been able to reach to me and be like, hey bro, you're drinking too much. You should probably slow down. Guess what I would have did? I would have just smoked more weed and stopped drinking. But no, that really tapped into like the abandonment issues and all the PTSD and things like that that I already was not dealing with, and I didn't see that because who thinks about trauma when they're 19 years old in 2009? People, we weren't thinking about trauma and mental health and shadow work and mirror gazing and all of that. I was into meditation, but I just was trying to be like Goku. I wasn't thinking about developing my mental health or anything. I didn't think it was anything wrong with me. I just thought I was being rebellious, and I'm gonna just be in the street and interact with people until I figure out how to run a real business. But that was the whole. That's what happened, bro. That's really what happened, and um, yeah, it wasn't good. But that's it, man. It is what it is. It's not. That's how I became a full blown, 110% black belt, Harvard University alcoholic, bro. That's my story. Now, I have alcoholics in my family. It's genetic on both sides of my family. I'm pretty sure everybody does. Not in my immediate family. My dad and my mom's not alcoholics. I don't know. I don't want to put anybody else's business out there, but I saw a lot of that. Alcoholism is a disease. You can give it to other people. It is contagious. It is genetic, and can be spread, and it could be deadly, and it could take your soul from your. It could remove you, bro. You could remove yourself from drinking too much. So it is a disease, like cancer. Okay. So you got to be mindful of that. If you hang around alcohol, just like if you hang around 5 millionaires, I don't know how it's gonna work, but apparently they say you're gonna be the sixth one. If you hang around two alcoholics, the chances increase even more than that million because it's easier to go down than it is to go up. Pause, no diddy. But that's my story, man. I hope you learned something. I hope you were entertained. There's no way. This is my most entertaining video probably on this channel. I did the extras. Shout out to LA for giving me that. I kind of like how that sounds. The extras. Ooh. But it is what it is. It's not what it's not, man. Be safe. Love yourself. I'm the band. You the band. We the band together, man. Life's a rather be than peace.